Dogs in this one again.
Yeah, the lowest scoring FBS game of the season, Megan. Dropped Tech to 3-5 overall with a 2-3 mark in Conference USA. Now, with some tough games ahead, a trip to Arkansas, and games against the top 2 teams in Conference USA on the horizon, Sonny Cumbie says it's on the coach's responsibility to pick the players up. Aaron, some breaking news here though. Joshua Brantley, week 1 Aaron's ace, he just told me he's out for this game. Sophomore Sam Hartwell will be starting for the Bearcats at quarterback. Tonight, just his 2nd career start. We'll see how that affects this game. Everyone keeping an eye on that one. But Aaron, it's going to be exciting as the state champs look to defend their home turf for a 2nd straight week. Back to you. Megan Murray, what's going on? Now joins us from the field. And wow, Megan, what a game. Bryant Vincent definitely has everyone respecting ULM. I mean, just how was it inside the stadium tonight? Welcome to your Saturday Night Blitz. Bryant Vincent and his ULM Warhawks facing a challenge tonight against the back-to-back Sunbelt champs, Troy, to open up conference play. I'm Clay Witt, and I've got my own challenge. Where's Megan at? She's left me all alone, but don't worry, I'll be bringing you highlights from all 4 college teams and much more coming up. Let's begin with those Warhawks and see how they kicked off Sunbelt play. Those Panthers beat this Ram squad 50-0 last year. That game still not sitting well with Bastrop. Whoever wins here tonight, though, will have a clear driver's seat at that district title. Tempers will be hot tonight, Aaron. Can't wait for this one to kick off. Back to you. Hey Megan, yeah, I'm here at the #1 seed for that Division I non-select playoff bracket. The Neville Tigers hoping to make sure the story from last season does not repeat itself, when this is the exact spot, coming off a bye, lost at home in the 2nd round of the playoffs. Covington, coming off a win versus Barb last week, they come in with a high-scoring offense and a hard-hitting defense. Mike Collins knows it's going to be a tough first test, and what he hopes is a long playoff run.
Clay Witt recently caught up with some Tech legends.
This year marks a reunion a long time coming for one of the great college basketball teams.
To see this team here now is special to me.
Louisiana Tech's 1984-85 Bulldogs getting together to celebrate and reunite.
I think it's about family, it's about kids, where are you at? I mean, it's all those things.
This family of players don't see each other very often.
Some of these guys I hadn't seen in probably 40 years.
The Bulldog teammates have only gotten together twice since their historic season. So when they do, it's always extra special.
You know, and just coming back to Ruston, the last time I was here, it was a reunion like 12 years ago. And it just, maybe a little longer than that. But just coming back again, it's surreal, man. And just seeing all your teammates, man, and coming together, you don't get this often.
"40 years ago, a mid-major team took the country by storm. A very loud bark could be heard around the college basketball world, full of players at the time who didn't fully know the potential they had.
We had 3 losses that year, once at Lamar, twice at Oklahoma. And so if we could just like go back in time.
They got one of the ingredients that you'd like a team to have, and that's the great gamer, the showstopper.
Led by a future Hall of Famer.
Number 32, Carl Malone.
Malone averaged 16.5 points and 9 rebounds during the season as he led the Bulldogs to a Southland Conference title and NCAA tournament bid.
You know, we just ride or die with each other, and we believed in each other, and we had a great deal of respect from each other. And that's what made us special. That's why it is the best team that ever walked on Louisiana Tech campus.
40 years since the remarkable season, every time these former Bulldogs step on campus and step on the court, the fans treat them as royalty. The only team in Tech history to reach the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament.
The Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech University and the Sooners of the University of Oklahoma.
In a game that went back and forth, the Bulldogs pushed #1 seed Oklahoma to the very end.
Lost on a Wayman Tisdale shot that rolled around the rim for like 5 minutes.
Bounces around, and the count hangs there again, and meanwhile the clock is running off.
There's the lob. Here's the try. They tried to tip it. It did not go. It's all over.
The 86-84 defeat never goes away for the players, but the banners raised that season will never be taken down either. Today, everybody who bleeds blue knows the greatness of the 1984-85 Bulldog basketball team.
I just remember how close we were to really winning the whole thing. And it was just, I don't think we realized how good we were until after it was over, but we were really, really good.
Clay Witt gives us a mid-season update on the area's professional hockey team.
We are skating into the second half of the Moccasins' first season back inside the Snake Pit after a long 23-year absence. Since it was announced on June 5th that hockey was coming back to the Bayou, the expectation for this team has been sky high. A championship expectation, to be exact, coming straight from the owner, Nick Perkin, in his opening press conference.
We are not just here to stand up a hockey team in Monroe. We are here to build a championship-level team and win the entire thing in the first year.
The season has been a wild one, to say the least, firing Todd McGrath after the season-opening 7-2 loss, and a few weeks later, Mo Levac, who had come to replace him, resigned from the position as the team set far off the playoff spots.
Now, with Gary Gill calling the shots, Mocs fans hoping the third coach this season is the charm that leads to a championship run. Currently, the Mocs are in fourth place in the Continental Division, but with 27 games to go and record home attendance, a strong power play down the stretch is certainly possible.
From coming in here and having concrete on the floor to having ice in here, having the boards in with fans roaring, and the guys all bought into a system under Coach Gill, it's definitely been amazing in a whirlwind.
The team toughness and, the depth in the lineup, everything that is built for championships, I think we're finding our groove here, and I would be very surprised to not see us go on a good run this year.
Only time will tell if this Moccasins team can deliver on that championship promise this season. Reporting from the Snake Pit, Clay Witt, KNOE 8 Sports.